Good morning, namaste, and happy Valentine's Day to those that are so inclined. Um, I just wrote a thing today. Somebody was asking about one of the groups that I have and why people are not in that specific group. And that specific group is for those that are not, that are really going to go deeper into the path here. So I wrote a thing, but it's something that really can be shared on the net because it's something that really is run across on a daily basis. And there is a lot of confusion when it comes to oneness that the satsang sellers are selling and the New Age community is selling it, they equate it with realization, and it's anything but. And that's what I'll address as I go through this letter. So I'll just go ahead and read it straightforward. The Get Real with G group is only for those who are not involved in sex and the worldly focus of me and my life and desires first. 99.9% of those coming to this path are within and have no intention of leaving their worldly endeavors, plans, and desires. Most are looking for a way to mitigate some suffering, but remain in their identity and make their lives better. The qualifying remark is make my life better. It's an ego endeavor. They're not willing to genuinely die into the freedom from their story, their identifications, and desires. They will fight tooth and nail to keep this separation in place and opt for oneness versus freedom. That is why. Now, is this clear as crystal? Well, make no mistake, oneness is not, and I repeat, not realization, no matter how many times the satsang sellers and the New Age community want to spin that it is. Oneness is sort of like a counterfeit of it, like opting for a cubic zirconia rather than a diamond. Realization has no one within it. It's rather a zero. Okay, it's emptiness. It's full, yet it's empty in nature. Okay, a vast difference from a one. Okay, seekers are looking to become a bigger one. In oneness, the seeker is still the center of it all, and that one is now feeling the bliss of being connected. All the ideas of love are being projected outwards, and one is caught in their own illusions of perfection, which are anything but. It's all God, I'm God, it's all God, and there's the blindness of another show. It's the high point of illusion and deception. Okay. At that point, many blow out and are convinced they have reached the pinnacle because it's so me affirming as a co-creator with God. And at that point, it's so easy to fall and fall hard or be caught in this stream of oneness and the grand ongoing illusion of me and God that we are one, and that can be extremely egotistical when it revolves around ego identifying as God. And this is where many seekers get stuck and fall back into even greater drama, thinking themselves above and beyond. So, this idea of oneness, and this is what's touted, and because it's very ego affirming, it's a great thing that ego wants to get, and that's why many are on a path, because they're looking to get realization, but they want to get realization like it's going to be a feather in their cap, and they'll have all these powers, and they'll be, again. And realization is when one dies into that zero. There is no one. You are no longer the center of the universe. Okay? And they want to continue to be the center of the universe. In oneness, there is still that me in place. Yes, it feels extremely expanded, and you feel everything is God, and I'm God, and it's all God, and it's all blissful. Okay? It's not realization. It's like the last stepping stone of illusion. And that's what many want. They want the show, they want the illusion. I want to feel like I'm a better person, that I'm one with God, and it's all fabulous. It's not realization. So why is the Get Real G group not open to everybody? That's why. In order to go forward to realization, it takes going inwards, not projecting outwards to oneness. Oneness is an outward projection. Realization is totally inwards. Okay? There's no other. When realization takes place, okay, doesn't mean that you don't see people walking around and you're not cognizant of what's going on. People get so lost in that, but the illusions are over. One understands what it is at the absolute center point of being. Okay? But people want the projected world. They want all the projection of it. That's why so many that get a glimpse, even if they get a glimpse of realization, they go back and they start projecting outward again. They go into oneness. And they can go into the big ego spin that I am God. And this is where a lot of them get caught, and you see a lot of the ones that really wind up abusing the seekers, and like my favorite subject, Nityananda, I'm God, sit on their throne, and take ego as this God. And it's really, really, really at that point, it can get seriously damaging to other people. So let me break the mysterious spell of oneness and why I'm not a big advocate. If you're in the world and everything, okay, it's a great blissful place for people to be. And again, it's very ego affirming. So, and that's what most people are looking for. They're looking for the high. They're looking to mitigate their suffering. They want to feel like they're in control of their lives, etc., etc. So when oneness hits, they stop there and they don't go any further because they're not ready to lay down their lives. I want a better life. I don't want to lay down my life, So again, they stay in oneness. So I will go ahead and end this now, but I will be doing another video and speak about the latest Nityananda debacle, where he's now bought himself a title of Mahamangaleshwar, and just how detrimental this is. Namaste.